And as soon as she hit me with that double bop bop and pulled me by my chest, I knew it was a wrap, babe. I knew it was I knew it was a wrap. I knew it was a wrap from the beginning, if I'm being honest, but you know what? Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you aren't new. My name is Maddie, and I post new Sims content every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And today I'm so excited to get into one of my favorite packs of all time, which is the Realm of Maddikf pack. And so today we are going to be completing the Spellcraft and Sorcery aspiration. And I just wanted to kind of just go through it with you guys, because I know a lot of people were like, ooh, what's better? Witches versus werewolves. And I'm just trying to say, like, werewolves don't got nothing on us, okay? So let's just get right into it. We're gonna head over to Glimmerbrook, and we are going to head to this empty lot, and then that'll get us to where we need to be to enter the realm of magic. Now, if you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe, as I do post new content 3 times a week. Leave me a comment if you guys have any suggestions or any comments on what your favorite pack is. So as you guys can see, we just kind of pan over from that empty lot we, came to. And there is a portal next to that waterfall. You saw it in the map when you went over to Glimmerbrook. So you're literally just going to go to the right of where you're first put at on the lot. And it'll be right there by that water fountain. You'll click into the realm or into the portal and you'll be there. So when you first arrive, obviously you're going to want to get with your magic teachers or magic professors, whatever you want to call them, and you're going to have to get to know them first prior to them letting you learn magic. So you're going to have to befriend them. And like I said in some of my other videos, the quickest way to do that is to cloud and or stargaze. So obviously you just want to talk them up a little bit and then just ask them to go hang out outside and lay on the ground. So of course we want to ask how to use magic. This is before we're friends, or not. They'll, give you the rite of ascension. But first you have to collect these orbs after you say, of course, I was born ready, because if you say maybe another time, you're not going to be a freaking spellcaster. Duh. So she says, in order to bestow the gift of magic upon you, I will need 7 magical motes. I have granted you mote sight in order to see and retrieve them. Search the realm for motes and return them to me quickly before the spell wears off. And as you can see, I'm literally just going around clicking all the motes I can. She said 7, so we are going to get these 7 motes back to her. And while you're collecting, you do get a focus moodlet, and then of course it says temporary mote sight. And of course we like to follow instructions, so when we're done we go back to that same professor and turn in those motes. And once we've turned in those motes, she does this little bippity boppity boo and gives me the right to ascend into spellcastery. And I can't lie, the majority of my love for this pack just comes from all the magical looking crap. Like, it really just comes from the animation, and I just love it so much. So it says Elsie is now a spellcaster. You can view her spellbook by opening her perks panel or by clicking on the buttons. So now we need to get to practicing magic and learning a spell. But obviously she's not going to teach us untamed magic, because why? She doesn't know us just yet, apparently. So she can give us the right to practice magic without knowing us, but we have to know her for her to teach us the specific magic she knows. So like I said, back to, wanting to do that stargazing, cloud gazing, whatever you want to call it. And if you guys are new, the reason I like to do the stargazing or the cloud gazing is because it gives you the most friendship interaction without having to do a ton of different interactions. So we literally gain a good bit of friendship just off of us laying on the ground watching the sky together without having to go back and forth, discuss interests or talk about your family or stuff we really don't care about, because we're trying to get to one goal at the end of the day. And now, of course, we should have a good enough friendship level for her to teach us some magic. So we're just going to ask her to teach us some untamed magic. And she does it. Yay! So that completes our first goals for this aspiration. So now we're moving on to the second, which means we need to be a rank 2. And we need to learn 3 different spells and cast a spell on another sim. So I already wanted to cast a spell on somebody, like to get that out the way. And of course, the first spell I learned was Zip Zap. So obviously, I'm electrocuting somebody, which wasn't nice. But I honestly wasn't thinking about it a whole lot. I was just like, shit, I'll just zap somebody up. And here she is on her way to wreak havoc. And she stood right in front of her face and just zapped her up. And I'm so happy about it. And everybody's looking at me like, oh, you should leave. You need to leave. So now that we've casted our first spell, we are going to go back to that untamed magic teacher, and we are going to ask her to duel. But not duel for, reasons of animosity. We're dueling for knowledge. We're dueling so that I can get my rank up. And once again, the werewolf pack has nothing on the realm of magic. I just want to make that very clear. And then on top of that, I feel like the werewolf pack was better in The Sims 3 than it is in The Sims 4. I just feel like it's quite annoying to have werewolves in The Sims 4, even though I do have that pack. And of course, she puts me on my ass because I am still an amateur. But, there was some knowledge learned in all of this, I'm sure. Other than me just getting whooped up on. And after coming off that defeat, I really wanted to win because obviously it gave me a negative moodlet. So I wanted to challenge somebody that isn't a teacher to a duel. So that way, I can kind of see how I compare against other sorcerers. And y'all, I can't lie, I was sorely confused in this duel because she didn't wave her wand not one time and I'm just being struck down. Like, I have no idea what is happening, okay? But I do know I am losing at this very moment. That's what I do know. And as soon as she hit me with that double bop bop and pulled me by my chest, I knew it was a wrap, babe. I knew it was I knew it was a wrap. I knew it was a wrap from the beginning, if I'm being honest. But you know what? I decided to see it through. But it's okay. I'm doing better. So, y'all, I didn't realize that I got cursed after this duel for apparently losing too many times. Mind you, I've only lost 2 duels, okay? I was so busy worried about, like, my bubble of magic. Like, I didn't even pay any attention to this. I literally clicked on it, I read it, and I didn't pay any attention to this, okay? I was like, I really don't know what that means. Moving on. Like, I was not paying no attention. So I still was dueling people with this curse and losing. And yeah, like, it took me a minute to catch on. I'm like, oh shit, I can't win. Like, I thought the curse was going to be, like, worked out at some point because, like, I didn't let my bubble get to the point where now I'm cursed. I just got cursed off the strength of losing. Like, I don't know. So here I go trying to break my losing streak and just dueling anybody in sight, not being aware that I'm not going to win anytime soon, not as long as this curse is still on me. But here I go, blissfully ignorant into this fight. And at first I was doing pretty good. Like, I was blocking her stuff. I was hitting her up pretty good. Like, I was like, oh shoot, I might be able to break my streak. But once again, I got hit with the twirl and twist and down on my ass I went, okay? So just believing that maybe I need a break from dueling. That's why I've been losing. I'm just tired. Maybe I'm just, not in the game right now, okay? I go to the next professional of magic, and I get to knowing her, him, I don't know. It's a girl, but it's a king, so I'm quite confused as to what's happening there. But anyway, I go and talk to her, him, them, and we... Oh, God, I'm going to cancel. Don't cancel me, y'all. I promise. I'm being very accurate with, I can't ask a sim what their pronoun is, okay? I'm sorry. But anyway, I went to befriend them, okay, and to learn more magic from them. But she didn't like anything that I was doing. Like, I tried to discuss interests. I tried to talk about, like, I don't know. I tried to talk about multiple different things, and she just was not going for it. So I was like, okay, cool. We're just going to cheat it, right? But if you go in, like, the pie menu and try to cheat the relationship, it doesn't work. It's not the same. So you have to do it in, like, the testing cheats bar. Because if you just do it this way and give your Sims like that friend trait or whatnot, it just gives them like a separate bar that's green, like a friendship bar, but it doesn't go into friendship. I don't know. Like your relationship bar is green, which is weird. So yeah, it didn't work how I thought it was gonna work. Like I said, you're just gonna have to put it in the testing cheats bar and do it that way because she still thinks that we're not close enough for me to learn from her, and she doesn't like anything I say to her. I literally don't know what her problem is. So here I go, manipulating or cheating our friendship because nothing I did for this King Anaya, nothing I did for them was good enough to make us friends. So, and as y'all can see, I put it in wrong a couple times. Don't worry about it. I got it right eventually. So finally, now that we're cool, we can learn some magic now. But the first thing I wanted to do, I wanted her to basically coach me, teach me right now because I'm trying to still figure out why I'm losing because I'm still slow as hell and did not realize I am cursed. But it's okay. You know, this all helped us, you know, level up in our sorcery. So we're not mad about it. We just have to pay a little bit more attention the next time. And of course, after this training session, I asked her to teach me a new spell, which was Repario. So obviously, if something's damaged, like, you know, if the sink in your house breaks, then you'll be able to repair it with magic with Repario. Now, y'all, side note, I had to stop right here because my sim has found everybody but ugly, okay? Even the sim we share a house with that I thought was kind of attractive, you know, because I made him. She thinks he's ugly. And so fine, I really wasn't trying to force her to like anybody like I've done like my previous sims because I really wanted to see like who are you attracted to just off the rip, right? Child, she gets this alert, this attractiveness alert, and it says, wow, what a sim. Elsie Slater just stopped where they were thinking about for a moment and found themselves staring at Naoki. That man has so many qualities that makes Elsie's heart race, as if it was on a cross-country marathon. Pause. Who is this man you are talking about, girl? And yes, it is this man right here, and I'm looking at him like, there's no way. There's no way. He makes your heart stop, skip a beat. Makes you forget what the fuck you were thinking about. There's no way. Look at this man. A breathtaking encounter, y'all. Breathtaking. Oh my god. So, you know, I have her go over and talk to him because you say this who you like, girl. So, I guess. But I knew from that moment I was going to have to see his ass in the CAS. I was not playing. Y'all look at this man. Look at this man. He had a fucking fedora on, okay? For one, got these colorful ass pants on that don't match nothing. Look at him, pale as a vampire. You're not a vampire. This is what I turned him into. A little bad boy. And then I realized he's a villainous Valentine, meaning he wants to destroy love lives of others and himself, so we're not going to have a beautiful walking into their sunset romance like how my sim thinks she is because you picked somebody that is awful. Oh my god, this is like real life type shit. Like we always pick people that are awful. I mean, I don't want to say always, but I be picking people that are awful from time to time. But I immediately had to change that because I'm like, oh no, you're not going to break my girl's heart. That's just not how it's going to go down. But then I also realized he's got the dastardly trait, so he's an asshole. Fuck. And just for reference, y'all, this is the sim I created that we share a house with, Rowan McCrae. This is the sim. I think he's pretty neat. This is who she likes. Him. Alright, whatever. And then I did change his outfits. I'm trying to figure out where did he get this outfit from after we just came out of the creator sim. Because that is not one of the outfits I put on you, sir. But you know what? They all have the right to live their own lives and wear what they want to wear. But, you know, I put the tats on him, I changed his hair, and I gave him a beard, and he looks a lot better, for sure. And then I did, you know, give him different eyebrows, because why do you have those pencil-thin eyebrows, sir? And then to make things worse, he ends up walking off, and I see this little this little prissy walk. I said, oh, no, we gotta go in and change that. I can't have that. We can't have that, bro. Yeah, we don't do that. We gave him a nice tough walk. Mr. Bad Boy. You're not gonna be walking around like Miss Priss. So obviously here I'm still practicing, you know, training on magic and stuff like that. And, you know, I took a little break afterwards to, you know, collect my thoughts and whatnot. And of course, hang out with my new beau. Y'all, she is so infatuated with this man. And it is crazy. Look at her. Look how she that little giggle shit. Like, oh my God, no. I was like, why? But she is so infatuated with him. It is crazy. I cannot believe this.
Oh.
Look. I think they're okay together. Like, I'm not mad at it, but I'm just a little disappointed. That's all. Like, there were so many other contenders. Like, I had to make him into this. Look, he's thinking his shit now. Oh, no. Anyways, getting right back on track, we are now meeting with the next professor in magic, and of course we are going to cloud gaze with her because she doesn't, act all stuck up like the other lady and likes to actually be friendly and look at clouds and shit. And that is literally all it takes, y'all. Just one time laying on the ground and we learned a new spell, Despario, which obviously makes the sim feel despair. So with 2 out of these 3 goals complete, now all that's left for us to do is to be a rank 2 acolyte. So we just need to keep training, dueling, and yeah. And me personally, I just like to go ahead and train with the teacher that just gave me a spell, just so, we can work on our friendship and, I can work on this magic skill as well.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, maybe it's time for me to start dueling again. Maybe I'll be okay now. Okay, y'all, mind you, I still have the curse. Okay, that has not changed. But me thinking it has. Me thinking it has. And as you can see, it most definitely has not changed. But we still got the experience. And I guess that's all that matters. So seeing as I'm so close to becoming an acolyte, I just went ahead and asked for magical training so that way it can get us to the point where I need to be to finish out this second set of goals for this aspiration, which obviously doesn't take us long at all because we level up here shortly. So our milestone is complete. And then it also tells us that your prowess in the magical arts is gaining recognition. A magical care package is sent to every acolyte containing some everyday essentials for an up-and-coming spellcaster. Be sure to check your mailbox. So to go ahead and finish out part 1 of this, I'm going to go ahead and get our final spell for the video, which happens to be... Dun-da-da-da! Delicioso! And obviously, just how it sounds, you can create a tasty, yummy meal out of thin air. So that's always good to have if you're just hungry on the go and don't want to buy any food. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Tomorrow, we will have the second and final part of this spellcaster aspiration. And we'll see where this love life goes with this new bad boy we've come in contact with. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe as I do post new content every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And let me know what's your favorite pack. Let me know what you guys want to see, and hopefully I can do it for you. So y'all have a great evening, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow.